Welcome to the Living Faith Missionary Church podcast. You're about to listen to a message from Pastor Chris Starn, Senior Pastor at Living Faith in Yoder, Indiana. It is our prayer that this message is an encouragement and a blessing to your life.
Turn your Bibles to Isaiah. We're going to be in Isaiah 36. And I'm sure that all of us at one time or another have asked the question, why? And I don't just mean the existential why of why things happen. But we have to understand that things do occur in our lives. And so the question we have to ask ourselves is, when those things happen, who do we trust? I mean, have you ever had that thing hanging over your head? You know, there's something that's going to occur. You know it's going to happen. You know you've got to get it done, and you're dreading it. But it doesn't hit you. You've got to wait till it starts itself, and so you're dreading. You're sick to your stomach about what's going to happen. You don't know when. You just know it's right over the horizon, and it won't go away. I mean, think about the emotions we go through when we're dealing with something that causes us that much stress. The fear, the dread, the anger, the denial. We ask God, why? Why are we going through this? Why does this have to happen? We may end up going through all of those emotions at one time or even within moments of each other. You know, Thomas Paine, during the American Revolution, he said this, and this is, I'm sure you guys have heard this phrase. It says, "These are the times that try men's souls." And I think, for at least I'm feeling today, that is where we are as a nation, as a world. These are the days that are going to try our soul. And just as it was for the people of Judah during the time that we're going to be looking at today, a time of something, this thing that they've been dreading for a long time. They've heard rumors and things were happening around them with the Assyrians, and they knew it was coming. It just hadn't happened yet. But when this is happening, when we find ourselves in positions like this where we know something's going to occur and we really have no control over whether it happens or not, where do we go? When that doom is there, we got to wonder, where is our heart? Who do we place our trust in? Judah's going to find itself in this very, very dire situation. That event, the fact that the Assyrians were going to try to conquer them, had been hanging over their heads for years. The king of Assyria had come and had tried to take them one time, and they had made negotiations, and they became a vassal state, and they were paying tribute. This is all done under Hezekiah's father. So what happens is now there's no way around this. There's no way out of it, at least from what they can see. And there was no doubt in anybody's mind that Assyria was able to conquer Judah. Assyria was the big boy in the neighborhood. They were the bully. They had the power. They had the ability. As I said, Judah had become a vassal state of Assyria, which meant that Sennacherib, the king of Assyria, had been expecting them to pay him tribute. Basically, it's extortion, bribery. We give you some money, you'll leave us alone. As long as we give you money and we don't cause you any trouble, you'll leave us alone. Basically, the Assyrians were the mob of their day. They were pulling money from all these different nations because if you don't, I'm going to destroy you, is basically what happens. But at this time, Hezekiah decides that I'm not paying you anymore. We're done. So Sennacherib, the king of Assyria, said,